We all have the right to live free of violence. Yet in her lifetime, 1 in 3 women will be beaten, coerced into sex, or otherwise abused. The United Nations Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women supports local groups in the developing world to bring about real change in women's lives. The Trust Fund is managed by UNIFEM, the United Nations Development Fund for Women. During 10 years, Trust Fund grantees in more than 100 countries have helped to change laws and attitudes, provide shelter and social services, and offer protection and legal support. The UN Trust Fund helps women prevent and overcome the trauma of trafficking. In the Ukraine, young women seeking work abroad are often targets of criminals who force them to work in the sex industry. The Trust Fund supports La Strada, a group that helps women workers to avoid the traps of sexual abuse and exploitation. La Strada informs women about their rights as workers, about the risks they may encounter and how to avoid them. The UN Trust Fund helps women fight the stigma and violence that come with HIV/AIDS. Women who are HIV positive are often subjected to physical abuse and shunned by their families. They may be left to live in dire poverty. In India, the UN Trust Fund supports the network of HIV positive women, helping them to live healthy, meaningful and secure lives. Trust Fund support helps these women demand their legal rights to medical care, property and inheritance. The UN Trust Fund helps women heal and reach out to others. In South Africa, the Trust Fund supports Mother Tongue, an arts and theatre group that inspires survivors of violence, many of whom are HIV positive, to use creativity for social change. Women performers and those in the audience are encouraged to seek assistance and take action against abusive partners.
Nobody knew how I felt.
The UN Trust Fund helps women fight for an end to impunity. In Mexico's border city of Ciudad Juarez, hundreds of young women factory workers have been murdered and many more are missing. The Trust Fund helps unite families in their search for justice while supporting programs to prevent attacks on women. The UN Trust Fund to End Violence Against Women helps make the world a safer place for women. Support the Trust Fund, because a life free of violence is every woman's right.